So I'm going to talk to everybody about the route that we're going to be taking to get to Detroit, Michigan. And this is the route to avoid all the anti-gun states. So if you don't have an iPhone, if you have an iPhone, if you type in, like, we might meet at my address or we might meet at a different address. Excuse me. I don't know. But basically, if you type in the Central Virginia area and then to Detroit, it'll take you to three routes. The first two routes, which are the quickest ones, you don't want to take. The second route, which adds about another hour and a half, which is okay, goes Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, and Michigan. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to search it on your standard computer. So we're going to start off from the very beginning. And what we're going to do is we're going to go, once it all decides to stop being crazy. So we're going to just select this area right here. Now, I'm not going to put my actual address on there because I don't want to put it on there. So we're going to put start over. Directions from here. Okay. All right, so we got a starting point, which is in Chesterfield near my house. Okay. So then we're going to just type in Detroit, Michigan. And it comes right up. D-E-T, Detroit, and Michigan. And then what it's going to do is it's going to have flight routes and all the other routes. And you want to get rid of the flight route first off. So you're going to come up here. And you're going to click that. That's just going to purely do nothing but vehicle routes. And it's going to get rid of it. And it's going to show three routes. These three routes we do not want to go because they're going to take us into Maryland. And we don't want to go through Maryland. We don't want to go through Pennsylvania. But this route down here is going to take us from Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, and then Detroit. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to click on that route. It highlights it. Okay? And what we're going to do is it's going to be a 10-hour and 32-minute drive. Estimated. I know it's going to be longer than that. And it's going to basically take us up, and then we're eventually going to get into West Virginia. So we're going to essentially go, looks like 288, then 64, then I'm going to switch to non-satellite here so it can get a better view, then 81, then 64 again. So it looks like we're going to continue on 64, and then eventually looks like we're going to still be on 64. I think 71 might go up this way. So we're going to be on 64 for a long bit of the trip, and then eventually it's going to take us on to 77. And looks like we're going to be on 77, it looks like. I don't know why it's saying 33. Maybe that's a route. And it's essentially, we're going to just stay on the main highway. Eventually what we're going to do is we're going to pass through Columbus, Ohio, pass around it. And it's just a straight shot the rest of the way to Michigan, to Detroit, Michigan. We will not be crossing into Canadian soil, even though it's very close. But we won't because there's no way for us to cross into Canadian soil. So yeah, for whoever's driving, if they don't have an iPhone, that is how you get it, is if you just search it on the internet. And your phone, if it's like an Android or it's another type of phone, it should be able to select the route. And just remember, it's Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, Michigan. And then the way back, it's going to be Michigan, Ohio, West Virginia, Virginia. So that's the route, that's the route, and yeah, there we go.